Good evening, everyone. We are here on Saint Denis. It is the 8th of December. It's about 0 degrees. It's 6:15 at night. And I'd like to go for a little walk and just talk to you about my experience with the Action 5. Because I realized I need an action camera if I want to live in the city, make movies. And so I figured, okay, I'm gonna buy a GoPro Hero 13 Black. That's the new one, right? Everybody knows GoPro. It's a 13th edition. Can't be that bad, right? Watch a few videos on it. Tons of videos pop up for DJI Action 5. Now I'm loving this Pocket 3, so the Action 5 must be great. And then I watch a video on the GoPro, and guys, it's too bad you can't hook it up with the DJI Mic 2. And I'm like, yeah, it is too bad. Whereas the DJI Mic 2 does hook up, of course, with the Action 5. I'm like, well, that's it. That sold me right there, because what do I need to buy another microphone? I'm not some millionaire YouTuber. So, I'm like, forget the GoPro. I actually had ordered one with all kinds of accessories. I'm sure you can see them at Best Buy. The accessories apparently are junk, and I've done some research. You can buy the accessories separate for like 26 bucks. And they make it sound like you won the lottery or something by buying them. You know, they make it sound like, oh, because it advertises like $280 off. And you're like, wow, because I know I want to put this on my bike handlebars. I want to put this on my dashboard, the car. I want to, I want to do all kinds of stuff. Maybe that strap, the chest strap, would be good in snowstorms. I don't know. So I'm like, perfect. Save 300 bucks. I bought it in a frenzy on Black Friday weekend. And by the time I got home, I realized not only do I not want the GoPro anymore, but I paid way too much for it, considering the accessories are junk. If they were all GoPro accessories, it might be a good deal. So, luckily, I was able to, before it was delivered, cancel it, return to sender. Now I'm just waiting for them to refund my money. Okay, so I don't have an action camera yet. So then what do I do? As soon as I settle that, return to sender, I run out, because we've had a lot of rainy, snowy days, and I don't want to take this Pocket 5 out, or Pocket 3, I'm getting confused. So I'm like, gee, I'm going through withdrawals here. I want to make another video, go for a walk. So I run out and buy the DJI Action 5. And what a disaster. There's a lot of videos telling you how great it is. And when you watch movies on how great it is, movies on how great it is pop up in your YouTube, what to watch. But when you start watching movies on how bad it is, you see, and they start popping up. So is the Action 5 any good? As far as I'm concerned, let's put it this way, spoiler alert, I returned it after 48 hours. Or not even 48 hours of frustration. I take it out, go for a walk. Boom. Low light, forget about it. They have some, I forget what their low light setting is. You can watch videos, don't take it from me. People say don't even bother. I did this same walk we're doing now. Halfway through, I hit the low light level and it started to start and stop. There was a shake. I'm thinking, is it the SD card? Unusable footage. You're going to find a lot of movies, a lot of videos on YouTube, people telling you unusable footage. So the fact that it has a bigger sensor pairs with the DJI 2 microphone, which I already have. Wow, nice. This place sells lights. Do they ever? This is a light store. Wow. You like it? Okay. You need a light? This is the place to come. Keep on going on St. Denis, we're going south. This is Montreal south. In Montreal, anything pointed downtown is south, and the other way is north, but it's not really south. If you had a compass, you'd be like, it's not south. Get close enough here. Tacos, amor and tacos. So I'm like, okay, am I doing something wrong here? Change the settings. So then I use it during the day as a dashboard camera. And that footage, obviously, with the light, much better than the night photography. Okay, I know these little cameras now are not good at night. Got it. So problem number 2. You download the footage to your computer, and guess what? It doesn't work. You download it to computer, you hit the play, it rolls normal, let's say for a minute, and then it goes in slow motion. So I'm thinking I must have hit a button, even though I knew I didn't. Google it. Yep, I'm not the only one with this problem. It goes, again, unusable. So now I'm spending days driving around, walking around, and all the footage is unusable. So then I tried the camera out. Not that I really bought an action camera for the camera, but I just wanted something to work well so I could, I don't feel better. The camera images were lame. From this handheld Pocket 3, surprisingly good. From the Action 5, surprisingly bad. Really bad. Like we're talking 22-year-old flip phone quality. You know what I'm saying? Now again, this was in the evening, whatever. I'm not expecting too much. I'm just comparing it to the Pocket 3 here. And I took some pictures of the fire trucks and whatnot. I know there's a lot of bright lights associated, but I wasn't in the middle of the forest. I was in the city here, lots of lights. And now when you have a cover on that they give you, which I had on because I figured why not protect it. It was kind of, you know, snowy and rainy or whatever. It's really hard. The buttons, you'll also read that, you really have to press the buttons really hard. So if you know about photography, night shots, you have to use a tripod or be incredibly delicate. So the fact that you have to really push down on a button, that's no good. The pictures came out blurry, ridiculous, unusable. Uh-oh. So then my heart started to sink. So then I started doing research. And these problems, downloading the footage, and it's turning into slow-mo all of a sudden. I'm not the only one. People using the, whatever they call, I forget, hyper, whatever, I don't know, their night mode. Same thing, people say, don't even use it, don't even touch it. So many artifacts, very stop and starty. You would never use it in a video. So now I'm like, well, I'm wasting time here. I'll have all day. I want to go out, make some movies. I don't want to damage my Pocket 3. It's winter time, I want an action camera. But I hate this camera, the Action 5 I'm talking about. It has been a nightmare. Can't download the footage, and once the footage is there, it's unusable. So, you have to wonder, all these movies, talking about how great it is. You know, people that had 3 cameras, they had the GoPro, the DJI, and the other one, the Ace 360 or whatever it is. They don't point these problems out, but the average guy that just has 1 camera does. And if they don't outright tell you it's no good, what they do is they don't tell you it is good. They say, you know, you can improve the quality. They don't say it's bad. They just say, you know, it's implied that quality's not great, and this is what you can do to improve it. And you realize, hey, this guy's telling me it's bad in his own language. So this is kind of the walk I did the other day. And when I got here, because the park is very dark, and it was darker because it was colder. Now we got some moisture in the air, so not as dark. I figured, hey, I'll turn on the night mode in the Action 5. And from there on, I'm like, well, what's going on here? It was starting and stopping. I could tell looking on the iPad before I downloaded it to the computer, something's wrong. Here we are in Carré St. I really love this spot in summertime. I love a lot of spots in Montreal. But the homes here are very unique. Definitely never going to see them built again. And I should go for a little walk around the park here. Oh, it smells good. I love, smells. Look at that place. They say your home is your castle. This is literally a castle. It's got a turret and a tower. Look at that thing. Can't really. I didn't mean to do that, but now it's facing me. There we are. Let's try this. So, right. I did not enjoy my experience with the Action 5. Not a good camera. Did not enjoy it. Okay, we're trying different stuff. We've never done this. Face tracker. Seems to work. The Pocket 3. How could a company that makes a camera as great as this Pocket 3 seems to be, my limited experience. I love this thing out of the box. Didn't have to change any settings really. And I'm really pleased. How could they make such a stinker as the Action 5? These are the 3 most photographed houses. You can't really appreciate them at night, but here. These are beauties. They are yellow, green, I believe that one is. This is dark blue, and this is red. And you'll see these. If you ever see postcards of Montreal, you're going to see these 3 houses here. If the whole city was filled with these houses, it would be some sort of fantasy city. And in fact, this street here, what is it? Henri Julien has some incredible homes as well. Really nice masonry on the roof. And here's another row of great homes. They film a lot of movies in this square. They pretend it to be New York City and Chicago and stuff. I was here one night and they had all these cars. I don't know, from the 30s, 40s, 50s. The whole neighborhood, every car here was some classic, cool car. And you realize, oh, they're filming a movie. These are beauties too. One of them's for sale. That one right there, $2.5 million. That's really nice. 4 bedrooms and an apartment in the basement and a 2-bedroom or 2-car garage. Very rare in this part of town. is we're at the corner of Laval and Square St. Louis. Oh, Square St. Louis. Why was I called it Carré St? Whatever. Same thing. Okay, we're just wandering around. So Laval, anytime these houses are for sale here, the whole street is beauty. Back on. There we go. So I'm just trying the different features. So I'm back now. So okay, let me finish my story with the action camera, which is a real drag. So I got so fed up with the Action 5, couldn't download the footage or upload the footage. Now that I'm making my movies, I'm actually uploading for the first time. Or I could upload it, but once you uploaded it, it turned into slow motion. Now maybe there's some setting, but again, it was grainy. It was no good. See, I love this park. You think you're in France here. This is right out of Europe. I grew up in Germany. Spent a lot of time in France. This thing brick by brick is imported by France or from France. It's a coffee shop, center of activity during the day, surrounded by these beautiful homes. And then there's and look at these houses here. This is how people used to live. 4-story walk-ups, but these a lot of them are entire homes. But they're special. It's a good vibe, this park. Look at that house. Now the other day when I had the Action 5, it was so icy, I could barely walk. And here's the fountain. Of course it's not on. If it were, it would look pretty cool because it's probably frozen. Look at that. And it's another, it's a beauty normally. People sitting around here, benches everywhere. Surrounded by these nice homes. And we're very close to the Action, to the main. People bring their meat in the fountain. People are like, bring your dog, see you in a fountain. So yeah, so it's very colorful during the day, normally. In the summer, definitely. Fountain on, beautiful homes, trees are green, all kinds of people. So Square St. Louis, or Carré St. Louis, I don't know why I'm calling it that. Put it on your visit list if you ever come to Montreal. So back to the stupid Action 5, it's drove me nuts. Couldn't take a decent picture with it. Night mode was a no-go. Actually, that's what they should have called it. There's the GoPro. They should have called it the no-go. The no-go 5. Because that camera's a no-go. Definitely for me. So I'm thinking, great, I can use a mic. We are back. I was having I realized the mic wasn't on. I don't know, have I been talking to myself the whole time? This is not good. This is not good. Okay, we're back, everybody. I've been talking to myself. I realized the mic wasn't on. I will get this video made. I'm not giving up, so here we are at Square St. Louis. Talking about how horrible my experience was with the DJI Pocket 5. Or Pro 5 or whatever it is. Action camera, I hate it. Jeez, stupid camera names. I really like these places. So then I realized, okay, I hate this. I'm watching movies. Now the movies that YouTube are suggesting I watch aren't, hey, look how great the camera is. Look how horrible the camera is. I'm like, well, why didn't you tell me that before? And people are having the same problem as me. You download the footage, which is lousy to begin with. So I'm thinking maybe I got a bad SD card. Ever open an SD card and take it back? Not easy. I managed to do it. Got another one. Realized, oops, not the SD card. Because then what I did, because the Action 5 comes with its own, look at those phones, internal hard drive. I'm like, great. Or, internal storage. I'm thinking, okay, they're not going to put internal storage, that's no good. Same problem. It wasn't the SD card. Oops. Made sure I formatted the card before I returned it. I said the card was damaged. I go, it was a dud. It probably wasn't. Oops. But I did get my money back, which is good. So then I'm like, wow, okay. At this point, I wasted days walking around, thinking of making movies, talking to you, whoever you are. And all the movies went straight to the garbage. So, wasted time. The only good part is, and that's why I do this, because you get to go for a nice walk and tour the town you love. So, that's the only silver lining. Here we are on go ahead. We live in a world on Prince Arthur. And if you have a book of where to go in Montreal, and it says go to Prince Arthur, the book is right. As long as the year is 1970, because this was a hub of activity. They've redone it. It's never going to come back to. There will always be the passage from the main, which we're walking to, it's only a block or so away, to the plateau, to the park we're just at. But this used to be like Yorkville in Toronto, which is a nice neighborhood today, but it was a center of, hippie and beatnik musicians and artists, and Yorkville used to be the cool place, not the rich guy place. This is not the rich guy place, but it's definitely not the cool place. It's just kind of sad now. You can still walk from the main to the park, and many people do every day. But I was watching a YouTube movie of somebody visiting Montreal, and they're like, the book says this park is vibrant with great restaurants and this and that, and it just shows how travel books are made. That was an old article. That was a 50-year-old article that they just cut and pasted into their book. And the people are wandering around here going, huh? Not what I expected. So it is not impressive. Everything is better in summer here because, yes, there are terraces and people hanging out. that restaurant right here, been meaning to eat there for years. Les Deux Gamins. It's yellow and red, and the doors open up like garage doors, and the whole, 3 stories are open to the street. It's a very unique and special place. I think they're done. It's blacked out. I know not everybody's open Sunday, but I've been by here for the last week, and no, I missed by chance. Wine bar, cafe. Their specialty was a beef bourguignon, one of my favorites. Oh well. They had a run. So yeah, so anyway, the camera, the Action 5, I did not like it. So then I'm watching movies again on the GoPro. Okay, everybody knows GoPro, never used one. People say overheating. I'm thinking that won't be a problem, it's freezing cold. So I don't want to worry about that. And sure enough, people have the GoPro 13 hooked up to the DJI 2 mic. So the movie I saw where a guy goes, oh, you can't do it. Wrong. Yes, you can. Simple. As easy. Whoops. Almost wiped out. As it was to hook it up to the Pocket 3. You just hit the pairing button and bada bing, it works. So the whole thing started with me thinking, hey, why get 2 mics? You don't. So if you're wondering, does a GoPro 13 hook up with the DJI 2 mic? The Hero Black, whatever. I don't know if there's a difference. And the answer is yes, no problem. And then I saw another movie. He goes, yeah, it hooks up, but you don't see the green lines, that pulsate when you talk. Yes, you do. I don't know if that was an update or what. But if that's your decider, don't worry about it. So the conclusion I come to, then I'm like, okay, so I ran out and got the Hero 13, obviously. I'm just figuring that out. I took it out the other night, drove all over. I don't have a suction cup, but I have some 2-8 tape. Stuck it on my dashboard, and it worked quite well. Got into the Howland, mounted the dashboard, drove around, realized I didn't hit the record button. Ouch. Okay, amateur mistakes. Hey, there's a cake. Perfectly good. You know what? I'm taking that cake. Sunday night. Whoa, almost wiped out. Black ice, black ice. I'm getting too old for this. I think I want to do walking videos in San Diego. It's kind of boring, but no black ice. Okay. Anyway, so I got the Hero Black. I went out today, used it as a dash cam, walked around. So far so good. I took a couple pictures. They look very good. Now I've got stuff to figure out, because some of the clips can't be played in I have to do something to them. The HDR, forget it. They won't download to the iMac. And I don't know, the other ones, are they too big, or is it that it's 5K? No. If some of them did, I don't know. I gotta figure that out, but I'm not gonna panic, because now I know action cameras are no good. We're walking up the main, north on St. Laurent. We just turned right from Prince Arthur. And I'm still talking about how disappointed I was with the Action 5. Now, somebody out there might have it. And it might be past their return date. And they're all butthurt because I'm saying it's no good. I'm just saying, that's the way, that was my experience. A bad one. My wife's like, you know, something's going on here. I don't know if did I get a bad one? I don't, other people had the problem. They got work to do. Oh boy. Okay, this street always smells good though. La maison épicerie urbaine. Yeah. They have a mural fest every summer, and it's a good place to check out murals. Or side streets, sides of buildings. So I have recap. Bought the DJI Action 5. It was a disaster from top to bottom. Returned it, thankfully. Got my, well, looks like I'm getting my money back. Take a day or two to show my credit card. Ran out while it was on sale. Got the, because I figured, you know, snowstorms. This is quite a mural here. I came in the, you know, top 3 of a photo contest with a staged picture that I took here of that mural. There used to be a Bell telephone box, and I had my little daughter pretend she's making a phone call, and I had my wife stand there, and they both had bike helmets and a bike. And anyway, they're totally staged, but it's a great shot. And got me invited to a party downtown where I drank all the wine, like I do. Okay. Every night's garbage night in Montreal. Well, you know what? Sunday night. I got this on Sunday night. Okay, it feels like every night's garbage night. But on the main, it's definitely Monday because all the garbage is out. Wow. So I'm learning a lot. This vlogging stuff, not as easy as it looks. And you think, well, just grab a camera, go for a walk, sit back, and nope. Grab a camera, find out it's no good, take it back. I hate having to go to stores. I've been to Best Buy half a dozen times returning stuff. I told them, don't let me back in this store. So I'm committed. I'm keeping the GoPro for good or bad. Maybe the Action 5 is good. I just didn't have it set up right. Maybe I could have overcome the downloading problems because I'm having them with the Hero, but it's not the same. They're not stopping. They're not turning into slow-mo. It's just, it connects to a computer a little differently. I haven't really looked into it, so I'll keep you posted there, but no, I think it's going to be all right. Chicken. Thomas Schwartz's. Always a good place to get a smoked meat. I haven't been there in over a decade. I'll have to go back. Coco Rico. More chicken. So we'll see. But yeah, maybe I'll return the GoPro, but then what? I need something for the bicycle, so it works with the mic. So I'm gonna have to deal with it. I'm determined not to return it. Quiet out of Maine. And garbagey. Maybe that will be the theme of all my movies. The different neighborhoods on garbage night. Seagulls. My favorite spot. Spend more money here. It's a grocery store. Inside the African stuff store, which has been there forever, which is right beside Cinema L'Amour. Couples free on Mondays. Wonder how that would go over. Hey honey, we're going out for dinner? Yeah, but we're gonna go catch a movie first. Okay. So we're gonna walk up the Main and I guess down Mont Royal. Why not? Hopscotch. Not gonna do it, I'll wipe out. Didn't only see, now here, Vache Franco. I think I used to go there. I don't know what for. Maybe fresh coffee for my wife. Whatever. More furniture. Clubs, food, and furniture. Need a giant apple? Or a pear? Sure you do. So, thank you. I had to get that off my chest. It caused me a lot of stress, wasted a lot of time. If you're trying to make YouTube movies, filming one in Majestic and then not being able to use the footage, you feel like a special kind of idiot. Working out, yeah, right. Look at the little chef. So we're walking up Saint Laurent, the Pocket 3, which I really like. If you're a vlogger and live in a civilized part of the world, this is all you need. It's only us in cold, unforgiving Canada. We need an action camera also, because it's wet and cold. So I'm looking at other Canadian street walkers. When the weather's too bad, you do indoor videos. Like you hop on a train or something. Or go to the underground city. So I'm going to do something like that. Now I ride my bike and I walk everywhere. When I'm not doing that, I drive. But I realized now I have to get a stupid bus pass. Because what are you going to do? Drive downtown, go for a walk, park my car? Not happening. I can't imagine what parking for a day would be. Barber zone. Now when the sidewalk's a little uneven like this, perfect opportunity to wipe out. I keep that in mind. Get some black ice. Look at that. Sunday night, I'm working out, baby. I get lifting weights, but look at me. I'm walking. You're walking. I'm outdoors. You're indoors. Walking. You don't need to join a club to walk. This is just weird. Empty space. Two guys on a couch. Okay, Montreal. Could be an art exhibit. Two douchebags on the couch looking at their phones. It's brilliant. So we're walking up the Mont Royal. It's a quiet Sunday night. Wanted to get back in the saddle and make other videos. I will be leaving the plateau soon. I just had to get out. Definitely don't expect to get the quality from an action camera that you get from this amazing DJI Pocket 3. Make your dreams come true. How? With a wicked haircut.
Yeah. But I mean, I've tried to eat a lot, yes.
Place choice does well. Darling, we checked it out the other night. That looks like a good spot. Let's keep going. Keep going. Shoes. More shoes. See, he bought shoes and took off his old shoes. I'm a detective, huh? Okay. Club. Plateau. Danse musique. Uh-oh. We're going down the main. So I got a cheap grip coming from Amazon for the GoPro and a cheap suction cup for the car. And we'll see how it works out. Oh, nice kitchen table. Wow, a lot of furniture shops. Okay. I'm always in grocery mode, so I don't notice. So somebody running. They got a running light on there. All right. So, things I've learned so far. Make sure the record button is pressed. Make sure your mic is on. Make sure your settings are set properly. Make sure you have enough batteries. Make sure the record button is pressed. I know I've already said that. I'm starting to think that after you get the Pocket 3, which I'm holding right here, everything's downhill. This is great. And action cams are made for, you know, underwater. Whoa, check it out. This was all broken. And okay, the neon was all broken. They've replaced it. It's a good thing to do to the side of a building. Why not? Sit there in a picnic table, the garbage cans behind you, the neon lights. The future is now. Okay, so you see that? I turned off the camera, took a picture, turned it back on, and hit the record. Like a big boy. Okay, Mont Royal and Saint Laurent. I'm gonna walk down it. Go home and drink some whiskey. Okay. We're gonna keep trying to figure out our GoPro. Try to keep making a movie a day with this thing. So GoPro by day, this thing by night. If it's bad weather at night, you gotta do an indoor video or forget it. That's the way it is. You're not going to get anything with the GoPro at night. I don't think it'll be usable. Pizza. Okay? That's a great name. You don't need a big fancy name. Pizza. Garbage night. Walk with me on garbage night. That's the theme of my videos. Sunday night shoe store. Hanging out in the shoe store, huh? Okay. There's some text. It's probably not. Walking down Entree. Quiet Sunday night. Mont Royal. Normally hustle and bustle. Sunday night. Whoa. What's happening? Colorful. It's like it becomes a totally different city in the wintertime. when you use the Pocket 3, get the Creator Edition or whatever they call it. Definitely don't just, to get the other one's a big mistake. You get the mic. So whatever you spend right there, you know, you get your money back just because you get the mic. It's only 150 bucks more. But you get a battery extension, which I have on right now. And it extends the battery time, but it gives you something to hold on to because you need it. Because it's so small. There's not much to put in your hand. That's what she said. I had to, sorry. And with the extension, it makes it better to hold. So right there, that's money right there. So you get that, you get a case, you get a tripod-y thing if you're vlogging at home, and a mic, so you can't go wrong. So if you're thinking about it, pay that extra 150 bucks. That's what I say.
You've got the Scandinavian languages.
I know they walk fast, but what I don't want to do is wipe out with this in my hand, fall on it. That would be the end of a perfect week. Plan B. Bar. Okay. It's nice to be on vacation. I gotta go on vacation with this thing. Get out of town.
Ordering something.
Delivery night. Okay. So across the street, why not? Can't believe it's almost 2025. Baby on board. All right, that's it. I had to go out for a walk. I know it's Nothing new, nothing spectacular. Kind of sad and lonely and dark. I had to do it because I've had so many bad days in my stupid Action 5 trying to figure it out. Wondering, going back and forth to Best Buys, going on walks and not being able to use the footage. I tell you, it ain't easy. I'm gonna cross the street. There's the new subway station. Took them so long to build it, I don't even know what it looked like before they started. That's what they do here in Montreal. Take a long time to build stuff. I guess it's okay. But this area was a mess for years. Mont Royal subway station. All right. Sanctuary du Saint-Sacrement. 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 Potatoes, potatoes. There we go. Nice building. It's nice in there. Riding your bike in the middle of the road. Slippery. Gong Chai. Ah. Cider. My daughter wanted me to pick her up some cider. I'm not doing it. Oh yeah, actually I have a knapsack on. Forget it. Oh well. I forgot. Okay, walk through this little park. This place, hell of activity in the summer, the fountain's on. I'm going to sign off and say goodnight from Montreal. Don't worry, we'll get better. I'll figure this out. Stepping Out 514. Is that a good name or what? I don't know. We were thinking of a name, and then that song by Joe Jackson came on. And I'm like, you know what? Stepping Out. Let's do it. All right. See ya.